Right, okay. I'm going to start now, right? Hello and welcome to GB Radio. Today we are joined by a very special guest, or guests I might say. They are from the team Underrated. I believe the first person we're going to be talking to is Geraint Davis. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit more?
Yeah, hiya, I'm Geraint Davis. I'm Slayer of the team.
Okay, now for all these non-GB players out there, would you like to maybe explain what Slayer role is in the team?
Well, basically, the Slayer he's out there just to get kills. He's just lurking around anywhere. He's just got to keep the scoreboard ticking, get the kills ticking.
Oh yeah, so he's not mainly the objective player, he focuses on the kills, does he?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got it in one there.
Great, good to know. So, sorry, just before I start the proper questions, I believe, Joe, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Joe. I'm the team captain, and I basically do a bit of everything when we play.
So you're a bit of a all-round player?
Yeah, if the bomb is dropped, I'll take that role, and if need be, I'll turn Slayer.
Joe's a very versatile player.
Yeah.
I've heard you're a very versatile team altogether. Now, the reason I've invited you to come on GB Radio today, no problem, Geraint, is that I've heard from a couple of my sources in the GB community and also MLG that you had a pretty astonishing game earlier this evening. That's why I got you up here so fast. I wanted to be the first to really talk about this. So, would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, it was a top team. We took it right to the wire. In the end, winning by a 3-1 clutch. 3-1 clutch by myself. So in the last round, it's very tight.
Just to clarify for the audience, was this a single match? Was it best of 3? You know, what was the deal here?
Well, basically, yeah.
Best of 3. So I know a couple of members couldn't join us today because they're not here. You know, would you like to maybe mention them?
Yeah.
Talk about them at all?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say Widify is he was unable to attend the game at all today, this evening. But BHE, he
I've heard lots of good things about this BHE character.
Yeah, he's a young one. We just got him up through now recruitment, but he pulled
Bit of
off
a maverick, isn't he?
pay. I think in the third round
I've
he
heard
really
the word
changed.
maverick associated with him. True,
Yeah, he turned the game around for me. He turned the game around in the fourth round. He just went for it. Bold
Would
move.
you care to explain?
Well, he just unlike others, he
made a decision against us and took a risk, and it paid off in the end, didn't it?
So sorry, Geraint, you said he pulled a sniper out. Is he a bit of a sniper, or does he like to stick to the red guns? You know,
Oh,
I've never met him
I guess he
personally.
thinks
He's
he
a hell of
is,
a
but
guy.
it was very skillfully done.
He's still
So,
a young
sorry.
player yet.
Yeah, he's a bit of an uncontrollable, you know, you got to be, whoa, what are you doing over there? You know, a bit of guidance now and again.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
he is one of the best snipers I've seen, and he's got time as well. He's got years in him.
Yeah, I've heard he's had years of practice, you know, he's moved up the ranks. He went a bit astray in Modern Warfare 2 for a bit, but he's back to his roots. You know, I've read his autobiography. It's called The Life of a God. It's quite good, you should read it.
Alright, I may look into that, but you wanted to talk about the game, did you?
True, I'm sorry, I've been on a bit of a tangent here. I'm so obsessed with this BHE character. But basically, yeah, I've heard, so, what were the maps involved in this game? Just so the audience can really get immersed in this situation.
Well, you hosted this game, Gez. Maybe you want to talk about this.
Yeah, first of all we played Pipeline.
Oh, was this a fruitful match for you, or did you unfortunately get the loss?
No, we won that one.
Oh, nice.
We lost.
Oh, no, we didn't. We won the first game.
Yeah, we didn't win Pipeline though, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Sorry,
lost Pipeline.
I'm just checking my sources here. I had a friend up in the higher divisions of Infinity Ward who was actually recording it, and he has told me that he did win the first game Pipeline, but unfortunately you lost the second game Downpour.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, you could be
that
right
correct?
there. Apologies. Yeah, you're right there.
No problem. I've made many mistakes myself. My 3 children will testify to that.
Pipeline. It was for us as a team. We've never really known.
It's not our map, is it?
Pipeline's not a strong map for you guys, is
But
it not?
we stuck together. We
I think it was our teamwork that got us through that git map.
yeah.
So
Exactly.
the three, was it you? You two were playing this map, of course, was it? And who was with you? Was it Widify or?
No. Widify didn't appear in any of the matches today.
Unfortunately, it was BHE, but unfortunately, he didn't really make his mark on this game. He managed to just, to carry himself through it, and really, it was myself and Gez who won that map for us, but he really came into his own later in the game.
I've heard he likes to save the best to last. Yeah. So you guys, I guess you don't talk about the downpour match too much, as it was.
It's one of our bogey maps, isn't it? We kind of lost our team composure, and we rightly suffered for it. But we managed to get back on track for the third map.
Give credit where it's due. Ampen v iDags and v I love Manly. They really did work together, and they're the other team. They work
it's good
together.
to know you guys can have this amount of respect for opponents.
Yeah, well, we've known these guys. They've been on the circuit. They're no mugs in it.
Well, we unfortunately, I know one of my partners and I had we had to play a Swedish team, and they were just the worst people ever. We ended up actually claiming the win before we'd finished the game, just to spite them. But, yeah. But sorry, just so I can talk to you for a minute, Joe. Do you have a preferred weapon in GB, or do you like to mix it up, really keep it original?
Of course I will wander off in my classes, but I like to stick to the MP5 and the M16, varying on the map. But really, I would say overall, most of the time I use a M16 with a red dot sight.
M16 is quite a nice weapon to feel. It's got a nice burst fire, but it can be unreliable. So do you like to stick to a low sensitivity, or do you like to have it on?
So I keep a low sensitivity to help me with my long shots, and I rely on skill and reactions close in.
So Geraint, do you have the same sort of motto as Joe? Is it a kind of team carried on style, or do you have your own?
I do share the same as him, but I wouldn't say it's a team carried on style as
okay.
As BHE. As we've mentioned, our other player who couldn't be here. He likes to play on 10. He likes to really go extreme.
I've heard he's a bit of an extreme person. Yeah, he likes
yeah,
to really live on
he
the
goes.
edge.
He goes out all guns blazing, basically.
I think where it really helps him is that the close quarter fights with the MP5, that's where he really comes into his own. That 10 sensitivity allowing him to make quick, sharp turns and, drop the player before he can drop you.
If someone comes behind you, you're not going to get them on if you're on a 1 sensitivity. You need that quick snap decisions you can make on a 10.
Yeah, but you got to compromise. You got to compromise in these things.
Of course. Any situation can be different.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to work out your opponents, really. I mean, obviously, as I said, we've known these. They've been around the circuit, and we know their game well. They know ours.
So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show any gameplay on this, as it's audio only. But would you guys like to describe any highlights you found in the game? I know that Joe, you had a nice 1v3 at the end. I know Gez had a few nice 1 bursts. So if you guys want to shout any of them out, I'll be happy to listen.
The majority of the game was just good, solid teamwork from us, nothing fancy, but when we found ourselves having to dig in the last map, and a bit of a controversial move led to our youngest inexperienced member pulling out the sniper rifle, and it really paid off that decision.
Yeah, I think that was a turning point, to be honest with you. And then Joe, in the last round, really held his composure, and I think this is probably will be the highlight of my season, actually, because he held his composure, never fell at one moment. He just stuck to his guns, and he come out with a 1v3 clutch, which is absolutely phenomenal.
I am very impressed with that, because I've seen the replay, and I know that he was using the MP5 red dot at the time, and that can be a very hard to control gun. It can be flying all over the place. But I saw he got 1 burst semi across the map on countdown. Oh, it was beautiful play. Some of the nicest gunplay I've seen this season. If I can agree with you there, Geraint.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I think we're about to wrap up here. If you guys want to say anything else, please.
Thank you. I'll go first, shall I?
Yeah,
please do.
Well, thank you for having us on. It's been a very nice to chat to you. if anyone out there wants to follow me on Twitter, you know, my name is shit. What's my name? Fuck.
At Drew Walker 95.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll put a link to that in the description of this video.
Can I just say something as well?
Yeah,
I'd
go
like
on.
to say
Please do.
hi to Kaylee, my daughter, who's 5.
Oh right. I was unaware you had children.
To be honest, really, at the end of the day, we just need to thank the fans and all the people that helped us reach this point in our careers. I mean, they're the real. They're what got us